Hello everyone, so welcome back to Trefarr and this update for August 2021. So again, it's going to be a fairly short update. Weather's been really good here through August. We've had a lot of smoke from the forest fires out west of here, so it's been the air quality's not been great, but overall it's been, you know, the usual long hot summer. So, but having said that, I have got down here and done a few things on Trefarr, so I'm just going to run you through a few of those things today. Like I say, quick update, but at least we do have some progress and a new project which I hope you'll find amusing. Cheers. So first up, I did threaten to get this bit done on the side of the station with the following the platform through along here, which is going to disappear under the bridge. So but I've built up this this platform now, so I've got the parcels office ready to go. You've seen that one before a while back, but it's all detailed inside and lit as well. Got a little wall here that I've got to paint, and then with the overbridge here I'm going to cut this off so that we've got a big retaining wall which is going to sit there and finishes this end off really nicely. So I had some brutes arrive, and for someone who went to school by train in the 70s, these things kept us amused for hours. Used to race up and down the platforms on them because they're on wheels. Difficult to control, of course, because the two front wheels are used to spin around like crazy, a bit like a shopping cart in the superstore. And as you can see, these are 3D printed, so I've painted them and weathered them. It's from an eBay seller, and unfortunately it doesn't ship from the UK to Canada, but I was very fortunate that one of the guys in a Facebook group that I'm part of said that he would buy them and ship them to me, which he did. So it's great to see that O-Gauge community helping people out, because he didn't have to do that, and I was really thankful that he did. So yeah, so they really do. I just love them. I think they just bring such atmosphere to the station, and for me, of course, it brings back a lot of memories of going to school by train. So what else? We've got a name on the Unigate dairy, which says Unigate, unsurprisingly perhaps. So got that done. It's been outstanding for a long time. I just wanted to find the right letters, so I've got the right size there now. The real thing, it said Unigate Creameries Limited, but to be honest, I would have had to buy 3 packs of letters, and it just wasn't worth it for me for that. Not least because I doubt if I'd be able to get them in a straight line. So moving down the railroad, I've also been playing a little bit with some of the scenes, back scenes. So as you can see here behind the fence, I've tried to get a sense of perspective down there. So again, just sitting there at the moment, nothing's stuck in place. I'm just seeing how that's going to look. And then further down here we've got the same thing where I'm trying to show the diverging horizon going away from between these buildings. Not quite so happy with this one as I am with that one down there. I think that one's probably a keeper, which is kind of good. So other things here with the Class 25, the Rat. So as you can see, I've weathered this, so looks much more or much less toy-like now. And this is the great thing about O-Gauge, that you can really work in the details and make it look just like the real thing. Haha. And this one so far, this is just all done with an airbrush, actually, freehand. So no oils or powders, which is my usual go-to. But hopefully you agree that that's looking much more like a rat would have done in working condition. So So yeah, what else? Put a little railroad sign here, railway sign here. So I've got some signage coming from Signage. So just waiting for that to arrive, and then I'll be able to do that with the platform signs as well. Finished off this dead siding here with some buffers at the end. So I was going to keep this as a program track, but as you'll see in a minute, I've got another plan for that now instead. Okay, so over in the town, haven't really done anything else at this stage, so that's still a bit like a bomb site. I ran to the clay dries, and this remains a bomb site, so I haven't done anything with this at all. So again, lots to do, but I'm actually considering extending the layout from this end across this doorway and then down over there, because I just want a bit more of a run, to be honest. So yeah, I'll give that some thought. She who has to be obeyed will not look on that favourably, so I might have a bit of persuading to do. So anyway, the diversion I spoke about, and my alternative plan for the programming track has taken up quite a bit of my time in this month, so I'll show it to you now. So I had this space here, and it basically had a load of tools and equipment on it, and I thought, well, why don't I just turn this into a more modern diesel servicing point? So that's what I've done. So this is old spare Atlas track, so it's not really the best when it comes to scale, but I got it for free. So I've used all Pico on the main layout, obviously, but what I wanted to do here was to I don't have a fiddle yard on the main track, so what I thought I would do was to create this so that I could use it as storage for my locos. I can have multiple eras, because obviously the main railroad's set in 1976. This could be set much later in the 80s and 90s, so I can have a wider range of liveries, which you like, and also it's good for like I say, storage, because at the moment, you know, I've got trains you know, against the wall, on top of the fireplace, in front of the TV, so I've got them everywhere. So what I thought I'd do is to create a standalone scenic element. I mean, I'm still considering maybe putting a traverser on this end, but as it stands at the moment, yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. So we've got a railway laser lines low relief back scene shed here, not finished as you can see, because it's got none of the glazing in yet, but got the roof on. I bought a additional pack to give it some more depth rather than just a couple of mil that it comes with the standard. I scratch built a little office on the back from bits that I had lying around, so just working on the interior of that. I'll go around in a minute and you can see the inside. So down here I started ballasting, and I built this, excuse the light hanging out here, that's going to be tucked up underneath, but this is an entirely scratch built from styrene fuel servicing point. If you look at my Facebook page, you'll see the various stages of putting it together. Standpipe, all scratch built. Excuse the loose ballast there, that'll be hoovered up once the rest of the ballast is dry. Got another standpipe here with AK weathering wet effects to make the water look like it's wet. Hose pipes, wooden boardwalk, and as I've said 1,000 times before, my favourite part, which is the scenery. So really enjoying bringing this scene to life with some scenery. Obviously very black ballast, rails painted, vegetation trying to grow everywhere. But yeah, I think I can get, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably a dozen locomotives in here stored. So that gives me a lot more space, and I'm going to use at least one of the tracks as a programming track as well. So we'll have it all lit up. From the back side, this is open here, but again, scratch building some details on the inside. This isn't stuck down yet. I've got to do some stuff with this, but yeah, my rolling road is in the front here as well. Yeah, above one of my work desks. So yeah, it's not connected to anything, but like I say, it just gives me really good options for storage. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with that. And it's taken a couple of weeks. Still got some wiring to do, as you can see here. With these wires are soldered to the track, but I've got to put them through to underneath and wire them all up. I just wanted to make sure that I had this in place first. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Oh, just one final thing. I've been trying to put some proper destination boards on the bus. My printer's not really up to it, so I've got to find another way of doing this. I've looked on eBay and the usual places, and I can't find anybody that does O-scale custom bus destination blinds. So the search continues. I haven't done anything on the town, as I said earlier on. It's still waiting to be finished. It's the roofing, I think, that's holding me up, because it's such a pain to do. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for the update for March. Quite pleased with how the scenery's starting to go on the main board as well. Got to do some static grass down here. There's no static grass on here yet. I haven't attacked it with static grass, but that'll come later once I've put the base mats down. Oh, and there we go. So yeah, so hopefully get more done before the next update, and looking forward to sharing that with you next month. In the meantime, take care, and as usual, stay safe.